everyone. My capstone is the revised 17-mile drive, and it's an environmental design and brand development. My client was the Pebble Beach Company, and my advisor was Professor Bobby Long, and my name is Lindsey LaBrosse. In 1881, horse-drawn carriages led guests from around the world on excursions through the Del Monte Forest, marking the earliest visitors to the legendary Pebble Beach, as well as the first of many milestones in this area's rich history. From the oldest toll road to one of the first paved roads in California, 17-Mile Drive has become one of the most famous scenic drives in the world and continues to attract hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. So what could be the problem with this iconic landmark? Well, Pebble Beach Company has numerous sub-brands, and 17-Mile Drive being one of them. The branding was not consistent, nor did it measure up with the current Pebble Beach Company standards. The 17-Mile Drive as a brand lacked the proper communication and clear direction to key landmarks along the famous scenic route. The logo was dated, the gate map handout was in desperate need of a redesign, and as well it cost over $40,000 in annual production. The environmental signage along 17-Mile Drive was inconsistent within the materials, colors, and location. And as shown here in my case study, you can see the various differences between each point of interest sign. My solution was to redesign and develop a cohesive brand for the 17-Mile Drive. My goal was to provide our guests with a more interactive experience, as well as cut the cost of production on the gate map handout. I developed a new logo. I redesigned the gate map handout, which now properly and effectively communicates direction. And within the case study, I was able to develop new environmental signage for 17-Mile Drive landmarks. Finally, I designed a mobile application prototype for 17-Mile Drive, and the prototype focused heavily on user experience and was designed to be a navigational-based tour app. This was going to provide our guests with more interaction as well as accurate direction along their drive throughout the famous scenic route. As you can see here, we have the before and after. I successfully met one of my goals, which was to cut the cost of production. The redesign of the gate map handout saves the company over 30% in annual production. Defining the problem and proposing a solution was the beginning process of my design development. Numerous hours of research and sketching turned into concepts, and once those final concepts were set, digital production began, and numerous revisions were made. Usability testing, peer reviews, and client meetings were an essential component to my design development. I used industry-standard software such as the Adobe Creative Suites, as well as Xcode programming for the mobile application. I worked with resources such as Printworks for the gate map handout production, as well as teamed up with David Book, who was a developer, and he assisted me and guided me along my process for the mobile application. The theory behind Capstone was to challenge yourself and task yourself with a project that was unfamiliar to your area of expertise. So I challenged myself by developing a project that incorporated multiple mediums of design, such as aesthetic design principles for mobile devices, environmental design, and print production. I also learned how to successfully rebrand and develop a branding for an already famous tourist attraction. It was much more complex than just redesigning the logo or updating the marketing materials. It was really about creating a vision that was going to engage and inspire our audience. If you'd like to learn more about the historic 17-Mile Drive, please come see me in my poster session. And I'd like to thank my professors and peers for all of their support within this process, and my family and friends for always being there for me.